Hey friends, welcome back to Speak English with Mishu. I'm Emily, and today's episode is going to speak straight to your heart. Ready for it?
And I'm Liam. I hope you're doing well. So tell us, Emily, what are we diving into today?
Today we're talking about something that can totally change your life, believing in yourself, not just in English, but in everything you do.
Oh yes, believing in yourself is where everything starts. Your confidence, your courage, your progress. Without it, it's hard to grow.
Quick story. Last month, I was helping a student who was so afraid to speak English. She thought her accent was bad. But you know what? When she finally tried, her words were beautiful, just because she believed she could.
That's powerful. I had a similar moment when I started public speaking. I was nervous, shaking, but I told myself, you can do this. And that simple belief changed everything.
Today, we're going to explore why believing in yourself matters, the struggles you face, and how to slowly build self-belief in your English and in your life.
So grab a notebook or just sit back and listen. This episode might be the spark you need to finally say, yes, I can. So why is self-belief so important? Why do we always hear people say, believe in yourself, like it's the answer to everything?
Because honestly, it kind of is. When you believe in yourself, you give yourself permission to try, to grow, to fail, and to rise again.
Without self-belief, you stop before you start. You see opportunity, but you say, not me.
Think about it. How many people never apply for the job, never speak up in class, never say hello in English just because they think they're not good enough?
It's sad, but true. And here's the thing, self-belief isn't about being perfect. It's about being willing to try, willing to grow.
Yes, and believing in yourself doesn't mean you never feel fear. It means you move forward even when fear is there.
So in this episode, we're going to go deeper. We'll talk about the fears that stop people, the lies they tell themselves, and the truth that can set them free.
Whether you're trying to speak better English, start a business, or just feel confident in your day-to-day life, believing in yourself is the first step.
Let's now look at the real struggles people face when they don't believe in themselves, especially English learners.
Let's talk about what really happens when someone doesn't believe in themselves. And I don't just mean fear. I mean that deep feeling of, I'm not enough.
Yeah. When you don't believe in yourself, you start to shrink. You stop raising your hand, you stop practicing English, you stop dreaming.
You say things like, I can't do it. I'll just mess up. Others are better than me.
And those little sentences, they build a wall between you and your potential, your confidence, your language, your goals. They all stay trapped behind it.
It's painful. I've seen students freeze when asked to speak in English, not because they don't know the answer, but because they don't believe they're allowed to try.
Or people who won't even apply for a job because the posting says fluent English required. They never ask, how fluent? They just say, that's not for me.
And this happens in life too, not just language. People stop chasing their dreams, they stay in their comfort zone, and they live small.
But you know what's crazy? That version of you, the confident one, the speaker, the leader, it's already inside. You just have to uncover it.
And that's what we're here for today, to break those limiting thoughts, to help you see that even one small belief can change everything.
Coming up next, we'll talk about the real reasons why we lose self-belief, the emotional and logical causes hiding behind our fears. So, where does this self-doubt come from? Why do so many people struggle to believe in themselves, even when they have talent?
It often starts from childhood. Maybe someone laughed at you. Maybe you were told to stay quiet. Maybe you made one mistake, and it stayed in your mind forever.
And over time, those little moments grow into big fears. They become stories we tell ourselves. I'm not smart. I always mess things up. I'm not good at English.
Some people compare themselves to others constantly. They see someone fluent and think, I'll never be like that. So they stop trying.
And let's be honest, society adds pressure too. You're expected to be fast, perfect, confident all the time. But that's not real life.
Nope, real life is messy. Learning is slow. Growth takes time. And doubt is part of it. The problem is not the doubt. The problem is when you listen to it.
There's also logic behind it. If you've failed before, your brain tries to protect you from feeling that pain again. So it says, don't try.
But here's the truth. Failing doesn't mean you're weak. It means you were brave enough to try. That's a strength, not a weakness.
And every confident speaker, every successful person, they started with fear, too. The only difference is they believed they could grow.
So the first step is noticing those false beliefs. Catch them, question them, replace them with something better.
Coming up, we're going to share the first simple way to start building belief in yourself one step at a time.
Let's start with the first real solution. Change the way you talk to yourself. Because the words you say in your mind shape your actions every single day.
That's right. If your mind is always saying, I can't, then your body won't even try. But if your mind says, maybe I can, your whole energy shifts.
We call this self-talk, the little voice in your head. You hear it when you try to speak English. You hear it when you make a mistake. You hear it when you look in the mirror.
The problem is, most people let that voice be negative. They don't even notice it. But the great news is, you can reprogram it.
Exactly. Just like learning a language, you can learn a new way of speaking to yourself. And it starts with simple, positive phrases.
Here are some examples. Instead of saying, I'm bad at English, say, I'm learning English and I'm getting better every day. I'm shy becomes, I'm building my courage step by step. I always fail becomes, every try teaches me something new.
Say these things out loud. Write them down. Stick them on your wall. Your brain listens. And the more you hear positive words, the more you believe them.
It's like watering a plant. At first, nothing seems to grow. But keep watering with kind, strong, patient words, and slowly your confidence rises.
Want a fun exercise? Every morning, look in the mirror and say, I am growing. I believe in myself. My voice matters.
It might feel silly at first, but try it for 1 week. You'll be surprised how different you feel and how your English improves just from believing.
Coming up, we'll share another powerful tool to build belief. Small, daily actions that build big inner strength over time.
So here's something really important. Belief grows with action, not with waiting, not with thinking, but with doing.
Yes, you don't need to do something huge to believe in yourself. Just take one small step every single day.
Think of it like climbing stairs. One step doesn't take you to the top, but it gets you higher than standing still.
For English learners, small actions might be reading one page of the book, saying one sentence out loud, watching a 5-minute podcast in English, writing your thoughts in a journal.
These things might seem simple, but they train your brain to trust you. Each action says, look, I'm trying. I care about myself.
And when you keep trying, even just a little, you build evidence, proof that, yes, you're growing. Yes, you're capable. Yes, you're stronger than yesterday.
Here's a tip. At the end of each day, write down one thing you did that made you proud. Just one. It can be tiny but meaningful.
Like, I asked a question in English class, or I didn't give up when I got stuck reading, or even I listened to English for 10 minutes.
When you see that list grow, you'll realize, I can do hard things. And that's how belief is built. Quietly, consistently, one win at a time.
Next, we're going to share another powerful idea: how to stop comparing yourself to others and finally feel enough as you are. Comparison is one of the biggest killers of self-belief. It sneaks in quietly. You hear someone speak fluently and suddenly think, I'm not good enough.
Yeah, social media makes it even worse. You see people speaking perfect English, traveling the world, and you feel small inside.
But you know what? You're only seeing their highlight reel, not the full story. You don't see their years of practice, their mistakes, their bad days.
That's why we say, don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10. You're on your own journey. Your progress is real, even if it's quiet.
When you compare, you forget your own growth. You forget that 1 year ago, you were scared to say hello, and now you're understanding podcasts.
A powerful shift happens when you stop asking, am I as good as them, and start asking, am I better than yesterday?
That's the secret. Progress, not perfection. Celebrate your small wins. Be proud of your baby steps.
And trust your pace. Everyone learns differently. Some fast, some slow. But all growth is growth.
Want a challenge? Try going one whole week without comparing. If you catch yourself doing it, gently say, stop. I'm doing my best.
You'll feel lighter, freer, and your belief in yourself will get stronger just by staying in your lane.
Next, we'll face a tough but honest part of the journey. What to do when you fall, make mistakes, or feel like giving up.
Let's be honest, there are days when believing in yourself feels impossible. Days when you mess up, get rejected, or feel like nothing's working.
Yeah, maybe you said the wrong word in English and someone laughed, or you couldn't understand what the teacher said, and suddenly you feel like quitting.
We've all been there. You sit alone thinking, what's the point? I'll never be good at this.
But here's the truth. Those moments don't define you. They test you. They ask, will you stop here or will you rise again?
Believing in yourself doesn't mean you never fall. It means you keep standing back up, even with shaky legs.
Let me tell you something that helps. Talk to yourself like a friend. If your best friend failed a test or made a mistake, would you say, you're so stupid?
Of course not. You'd say, it's okay, you'll get it next time. I believe in you. That's exactly how you should talk to yourself.
Another tip, keep a confidence file, a notebook or folder where you write kind words people say to you, moments you felt strong, and things you're proud of.
And on your hard days, read it. Let those words remind you of your strength. Let your past wins light up your path again.
You are not your bad moment. You are the person who keeps going despite the bad moment.
Coming up next, we'll do a little role play, showing how belief in yourself can change even the smallest conversation in English.
All right, Liam, let's imagine a real-life situation. You're a student in an English class. The teacher asks a question, and you think you know the answer, but you're not 100% sure.
Got it. Okay, here we go. Teacher says, what's the past tense of the verb go? Liam hesitates. I think it's went?
Now pause right there. That moment is huge. Most learners stop here, scared of being wrong, but Liam added 3 magic words. I think it's...
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I'm showing that I'm trying. That's self-belief. It doesn't need to sound strong, it just needs to show up.
Let's do another one. Emily, teacher. Can anyone describe what they did this morning? Liam, student. I woke up early and I brushed my teeth.
See what I did? I made a mistake, then corrected it. Out loud. That's real learning. That's real growth.
Most people are so scared to look foolish, they say nothing. But when you speak with belief, even a mistake becomes a win.
So here's your challenge, dear listener. This week, speak up once. Even if you're unsure, just once. in class, in a shop, with a friend.
It could change everything. The more you speak with belief, the more fluent and free you become.
Next up, let's build your vocabulary around this theme so you can talk about belief, courage, and confidence in real English.
Let's learn some useful words and phrases you can use to talk about belief and confidence in English.
First word, confidence. The feeling that you can do something well. Example, she spoke English with confidence.
Next, courage. The ability to do something even when you feel scared. Example, it takes courage to speak in front of others.
Then, self-belief. Trusting yourself and your abilities. Example, self-belief helps me try new things.
How about overcome? To succeed in dealing with a problem or fear. Example, he overcame his fear of speaking English.
Also, encourage. To give someone support or confidence. Example, my teacher encourages me to practice every day.
And the phrase, take a leap of faith. To try something new even if you are unsure of the result. Example, she took a leap of faith and started speaking English.
Try making your own sentences with these words today. It will help your speaking and your belief grow stronger.
Wow! Today we really dived deep into believing in yourself, how important it is, the struggles that come with doubt, and powerful ways to build your confidence.
Remember, believing in yourself is not about being perfect. It's about being brave enough to try, again and again.
Start with positive self-talk. Take small steps every day. Stop comparing yourself to others. And keep going even when things get tough.
And don't forget, every small action, every word spoken, every new phrase learned is proof that you are growing.
If this episode inspired you, please subscribe to Speak English with Mishu and share it with a friend who needs a little confidence boost today.
Also, comment below. Tell us one small thing you'll do this week to believe more in yourself. We'd love to cheer you on.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us. Keep believing, keep speaking, and remember, you can do this.
See you in the next episode. Stay strong, friends.